Hello, Leslie, Charito, Philip.
Morning. Good morning.
Nice to see you all. I'm happy you are here. Probably Dr. Ash will not be here. Miriana just apologized because she's in a medical check. So we will see if somebody else will join us. We have 1 minute, less than 1 minute to start. So I'm sure it will be interesting discussion. I'm switching my camera off and we will start because even this part is being recorded. So for me not to forget, you know me already. So let's start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the next Industry 5.0 Power of Touch event in which we write on the back of language to the future. And we do it with one word. And today the word will be open. And because there is Charito and Leslie with me right now, I will start with you, Charito. Charito, if you close your eyes and you hear the term open, what came first to your mind, please?
Um, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, Leslie and Michael. Okay, so when I close my eyes, it's the opposite of open. Well, for me, it denotes something that is not closed. There is no obstruction. You can see through, you can come in and out because it's open. So, but it denotes many things, not only the actual or the physical, but also something figurative, like an open heart. When one has an open heart, meaning to say that person is loving or whatever, open to the world, to all the people, is kind or whatever. And then we can also have the open heart surgery. You open the you operate in the heart, or an open sea, open wound, everything open, which you can see right through because it's open. Okay, back to you,
Thank you
Michael.
very much, Charito, for the introduction. Uh, Leslie, what about you? If you hear the term open, what came first to your mind, please?
The first thing that came to my mind was an open mind, was that all possibilities are available, that open and closed are polar opposites. So in every case where there seems to be a negative, there'll always be a positive. And being open and objective to our lives allows us to make choices about how we are going to think and respond to certain activities. If we are afraid and excited and agitated, we are emotional and we're not open. We're not even thinking. And yet, if we can take that breath and have the ability to stop before allowing the emotion to take over, then are we can see that there is a lesson on the other side. So open to me is being objective as much as possible, aspiring to keep a cool head and to think before acting. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much. Philip, you will be the next one because I know that you have to leave earlier. So the same question for you. If you hear the term open, what came first to your mind, please?
Um, to my mind came that you should be open to anything, to anybody. Like you shouldn't stay in your square. Like you should be open what's around you, your surrounding, open to new solution, open your heart. Yeah, I think you should be wondering what's around you. You should be interested, be open to other humans, because you shouldn't be afraid of them, because they have different color, different sex, different nationality. You should be open-minded and yeah, try to get in touch with them and talk to them and yeah, just be open to anybody. That's really important in life.
Thank you very much, Philip. Usi, you are the next one. So if you hear the term open, what came first to your mind, please?
Thank you, Michael. When I hear the word open, we may think of the things like a door, a window, or a chance. But open can also mean something deeper. To be open is to be human. It means we are ready. It means we are not afraid to feel the pain of others or to speak out when something is wrong. In today's world, many things are closed. Hearts are closed by fear. Minds are closed by pride. Systems are closed to the poor, to the weak, and to the voiceless. But the power of human touch reminds us of something beautiful. When we open ourselves to others with love, with kindness, and with respect, by caring, we can turn pain into hope and action. Being open does not mean being weak. It means being brave enough to care. Any open heart sees the pain of children who are suffering. Any open mind questions why people are hurt or ignored. Any open soul does not stay silent when injustice happens. We must also open our eyes to what is happening to nature. Forests are being cut down. Oceans are full of waste. Animals are losing their home. People are losing their rights. To be open is to say, I will not look away. I will not pretend everything is okay. I will do something, even if it is small. Open hands can give. Open arms can comfort. Open voice can protect the truth. Open heart can build a peace. Let me ask ourselves today, what can I open? Can I open a door for someone in need? Can I open a space where others feel safe? Can I open my heart to those who are suffering? Because the world does not need more machines. It needs more humans. Humans who are not afraid to feel. Humans who are those compassion of a comfort. Humans who stand for peace, justice, and respect for all living beings. This is true power of human touch, not just to build a better world, but to build a kind world, a world where everyone is seen, a world where nothing and no one is wasted. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Usi. Dr. Ash, you are the next one. So if you hear the term open, what came first to your mind, please?
Thank you very much, Michael, for having me on straight away. Actually, the word open is a fascinating and versatile element of the English language, which carries a surprising breadth of meaning and application. Open actually signifies a state of being unsealed, uncovered, or unobstructed. A door can be open, like what Osi had said. A book can be open, or a road can be open, allowing for a passage, access, or even a revelation about something. So all this brings about a fundamental sense of availability and absence of restriction, which forms the bedrock of its diverse usage. Now, to me, beyond the physical sense of open, it extends into an abstract and conceptual realm. An open mind suggests a willingness to consider new ideas and perspectives without prejudice, embodying actual intellectual receptivity. Now, I believe in openness in communication, being frank, honest, and transparent. That actually brings about trust and understanding. Now, I actually am on a mission by myself, and therefore I have a different connotation to the word open, in the sense that I believe in opening a meeting with a certain word of welcome to everyone, a welcoming note that actually brings about peace and tranquility amongst the audience when I speak. And that is basically to show goodwill amongst people. So you see, like people may have different definitions to the word open, but it actually opens doors in a manner in which Usi had said that peace in the world, where today I find that leaders are literally stumped. They just don't know what's happening. And sadly, all nations are arming themselves to the teeth. What for? So let's think about a viable kind of solution to the world crisis by opening some crucial diplomatic dialogues, which actually should demonstrate how deeply we are all concerned about what is happening in our world, where actions, emotions, and states of being are more important, rather than opening words of conflict, which actually do not help us in our present state of mind. Thank you very much, Michael, for having me on.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ash. Nupur, you are the next one. If you hear the term open for the first time, what came to your mind, please?
It's a broader term that is actually associated with everything that we conceive as a part of being human. Like that, when you open the eye in the morning, then the day starts. Till the time we closes it, we consider the day is still on. Similarly, each and every chapter of our life, we open it afresh. We work on that particular chapter. We achieve our target, perhaps we shift our goal post, and then we rework, again try to achieve our target. Sometimes we could, sometimes we could not, but that is how we open each chapter of our life. If we talk about our due to knowledge, if we talk about our due to acknowledgement to others, if we talk about due to reception to others, everything, if we do not open, then there is no scope or no chance. So if I hear about the word open, it indicates that it's a welcome. It's a welcome to everything that is there, that will be there, that is present, that is going to be the new one to be present. So this is how I see the word open, that comes in mind with the kind of picture that it portrays.
Thank you
Over to
very
you.
much. Thank you very much, Nupur. Shami, the same question for you. If you hear the term open, what came first to your mind, please? And you have,
You
yes,
might- hello.
yeah, we can hear
Have
you.
you
We
heard?
can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael, for this the opportunity to meet everyone. Thank you, audience, also. When I talk about the power of touch, open. Or as a industry 5.0 ambassador, I feel that open is feel startup. Open is feel lot of things, but it is now mainly focus on start. Which time I will start? Which thought I will start? Which think I will start? And what kind of starting and what kind of change will come for my startup, for my starting, for my opening? If I am open, how much access to connect each other and uh, our community or our brain, how much open for communication to each other. I mean, actually, we are open, but actually we are open. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Hami. Charito, you are in a real estate business, and in a real estate business, an open door mean frequently something very different, or open entry to a space or to a location. Is there anything what you notice that is different in the when the door is open and when the door is closed?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Michael, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So you mean to say when it's a physical door that you're referring?
Yes, yes, for
Okay.
example.
I have yet to see an open house where the doors are closed. They're always open, literally, because people are coming. You don't know these people. Some just knew about it, so they come in droves and all that. So we see to it and we saw to it that all our doors are open during open houses. Uh, it's like an open forum where everybody's also is invited to speak one by one. No, physically, even the subdivision where the house is going to be open to everyone. There is no restriction at the door, at the gate, at the entrance. Everybody can go in. There's always a signboard, Michael, when we have open houses, that everybody's free. If you're from the street, come in, open. And literally speaking, everything are opened. Not only the doors, even the windows and all that. If you're, because here we don't use, this is a we only have two seasons. We don't need to close our windows and whatever or what. So when you say open house, the house itself literally is open. The door is open, and everywhere the entrance going to that place is open, like entrance, the exits, or wherever, where everyone is free to come in and see and take a look physically. First-hand info about the physical of the property we're selling. Is that what you mean? Like,
Yes, yes,
I did not
yes.
quite get you. Okay.
Thank you very much, Charito. Leslie, you are an author of books. Is there any difference between open book and the book which you see in a bookshelf but is closed?
Ask me that again. Ask me that.
If there is a difference between book which is open, for example, on a table, or a book which you see in a bookshelf and is closed.
There difference and there is no difference. So the no difference is that it is thought that the vibration of the author is held within the pages of the book. That is, we have access to the way the author was feeling with the open book. We can read it there, but it also exists whether we read it or not in any book on any bookshelf. The difference would be that you would only be able to interact with that vibration one book at a time. So we could say that it is the open book now that is distinct from those on the shelves because we are able to access the cellular vibration of the author. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Leslie. Philip, you realize a lot of projects, and usually for many people, one open projects mean to close another one. But is it really so? Do I need to close one project to start the another?
It's a tough one. Sometimes you have to, because if you don't have enough time for several projects. Sometimes you can leave them like running parallel. And yeah, so also sometimes you don't get further with one project. So you have to open another one to get further the same way. Because maybe you started it the wrong way. So you have to reopen it, find another way around. And yeah, but in general, I guess you have to be careful not to open too many projects at the same time.
Thank you very much, Philip. Dr. Esch, you are teacher, you are educator, you are leader. Do you think that the aim of education should be to open the minds or to close the minds of students to learn only specific topic?
An excellent question, Michael. Actually, the first time I started teaching, my own mind was closed. The students were open. Students, in fact, it depends upon the class because I've taken various classes in various universities. And each class, should I say, has its own mindset. So I normally start with an opening statement which is very friendly, so as to make the students relax without any tensions. And I believe in a friendly smile, introducing myself, telling them all about what all I've achieved throughout my life, whether it's been in my military career, going up, being promoted very fast, taking over the position of a regiment, in a colonel's position virtually, and which seems to surprise people. And then suddenly, and at the same time, going into the corporate world, that again is an opener by itself. It opens the eyes as to how this person has actually transformed himself from a very disciplined kind of an atmosphere into a more relaxed, tension-free kind of a atmosphere where he is tuned on global visits, running into closed minds, which he has to open new factories sometimes in the corporate world. So you see, like, you have to paint a picture which opens the minds of the people around you. If you're a teacher and a professor like me, and a philosopher also in the same sense, by which people become more conducive to your thinking, to your intentions of education by itself. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you very much, Dr. Esch. Usi, you are, among others, you are an editor for Tanzania newspaper. And you write great articles, even articles about the power of touch events, which I really love to read. What is the language you use to open the minds of your readers? You have to unmute yourself, Usi.
Thank you, Michael. This is do you hear me? I use the English language to open, and I use brand language. Yes, here in Tanzania, they do not know good English. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Usi. Thank you. Dear Nupur, for your work, because you work in a lot of companies, is there anything which, no matter which company or which people you enter, will open the door to the minds of the people?
Thank you, Michael, for the question because it is so very relating to me. Yes, exactly. Because as a part of my profession and my career, I have come across uh, various people across the globe. So many countries across Middle East and Africa, many geographies, Europe, Asia, India, rest of India in Asia. So first of all, once I start interacting with some of the communities of the group of people, uh, identity wise, texture wise, skin color wise, or civilization uh, standard wise, that is how their societies are acting. They're all wonderful and they are so very different and so very complete within themselves. So, whenever I position myself in communicating and connecting with the different people, different aspects, different subjects, or different business lines across the world, I was always open because I believe I am the entity among all these who I'm aware of myself. So I am the entity among all these who is known. Rest of the people who are standing, I was open to learn from them. I was open to know them. I was open to learn them because they were carrying so very rich, so very diverse uh, experiences and knowledges with themselves. So that learning actually shaped me a lot. That learning has given me and actually baked me what I am today. So I enjoyed this openness. I never give it a name, Michael, to be honest, before I'm talking in this call. But if I look back as you were talking in this call, yes, it was always that openness that helped me succeed in interacting with these people, winning the love of these people, and then work peacefully with them across different countries. Even the most overridden country, at one point in time, I visited Iraq. So I have seen people are beautiful there. They are having so many things. They're advancing on so many areas. Perhaps we do not see it always. So I enjoyed this openness and I embrace this openness, Michael. So thank you, Michael, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Nupur. Shami, you as an advisor and tax advisor, you work with a lot of with people and with numbers. And my question to you, how important is to be open from your side, so as from the side of your clients, to really do your work properly?
Actually, Michael, you have a question for a very sensitive issue of tax. Everyone is not like to open. I see here a majority of my client who take my service, there is not open for purely, but they are now showdown, a big showdown, then they are open and fair. Open is always not mean entered. Open is always need also means it fair. How much fair we are. However, I feel I'm open always, all time to do better for our community, to do better for our civilization and countries, to do better for. It is not only for border in Bangladesh; it is also border of national level, and it is a. I'm grateful to you also, definitely, because you have now helped me to open for big community. And I'm always open, Michael, for my client, for all other who like to do cooperation with me. You know better, I will now talk lot of organization also, how we have engaged in cooperation and open for you our dream. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much. Before I said, we have 8 minutes left, and before I said for the next set of questions, uh, I just would like to raise up one awareness about one topic related to artificial intelligence. You know, there in the recent days, there has been a lot of discussions opened regarding the openness of AI, because it looks like that some of the topics which are already being somehow investigated or tested or so, they are not open to the public. And it is even being discussed that important part of this development is hidden behind or from hidden from the others, from us, who we are not the experts in AI. And Charito, I would like to ask you one very specific question, and I would like to ask you all this question, but I'm not sure if there will be time for all. Charito, do you think that to be open is equal to be ready?
What's your question again, Michael?
Is to be open the same as to be ready?
Oh, that's a deep question. It depends. It depends. Why are you in such a place where you need an opening in the first place? Because if you are there where you need it to open, it means to say you're ready. But there are times when openings come in just out of the blue, all of a sudden, like opportunities, they just come out of the blue. Are you ready for it? If you have prepared so much, like in my case, I am a real estate broker, appraiser, consultant. My opportunities lie in the opportunities of like having to develop subdivisions, to collaborate with people outside my country. I'm ready for that, but because I prepared for that. So that open collaborations, open opportunities, that is open to me. So it depends. Why are you there in that point in time where there should be an opening, an open, whatever it is? If it's a discussion, if your mind is, you have an open mind, then you're ready all the time, right? You get my point? So for
Yes.
me, it does not necessarily mean that you're ready, because opening or open connotes or denotes a lot of things. It's not only physical, it's like whatever the mind, open sea, open world, and all that. So, is it the same as an open and you're ready or ready? No, I don't think so. 100% they are the same. But I shall say case to case basis. It depends. Back to you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Charito. Leslie, I will base my question on the answer from Charito. And do we need to be closed before we open ourselves?
We're born, thank you. We're born open to everything. And our environment and the development of our conscious awareness immediately starts to close everything. I'm just going to leave it there. I think I'm going to leave it there.
Thank you very much. I'm happy you did, because we have 4 minutes left, so very short time. Dr. Ash, my question to you: why do you think we invest more in doors, so installing doors and gates, instead of opening them and
A
breaking
very
them?
interesting question. Indeed, Michael, frankly, I would disagree. I believe in less doors and more security these days. As Leslie has very rightly mentioned, that we are born open to anything. But sadly, there are security concerns where we become closed. And therefore, I would prefer to keep less doors, maybe more secure windows with letting the light in. But I would prefer not to have too many open doors. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ash. Usi, we have time for you. And the question for you: are you open door to what?
I open the door when I want to enter. I want to enter in, or I want to be out of space. Yes, Michael.
Thank you very much. You know, we have 2 minutes left. And it was a fascinating discussion again. The term came to me after I realized, and I was said that I am an open person. And it was a very strong statement from a lady, which I almost did not know. And I realized she's right, because as Leslie said, and everybody of you said, it is so important. It's not just the door itself, the physical lock. It is more inside of us. It is the books. I like the way how Leslie described the open and the book, the open book and the book in the bookshelf. Because yes, if we open one book, we concentrate on this one. But if we enter a library, we are in the middle of all the books. And it just depends on our openness, whether we feel the energy of all the books, or whether we just limit us to the one or to the other. And the same is, I think, for every single one of us. I thanks to Philip, and I would like to greet you from Miriana, who she is on a medical check at the moment. I am sure Pat is greeting you as well. Probably she's in the hospital still, but I hope she will join us one day. You know, we are meeting here because we are open. And we are meeting here for 3 years already. And it is so great to have you in the family. So I hope to see you next week again. We have less than 1 minute time. And let me wish you have a nice time, free of waste and wasting in all its forms. Stay safe, be free, be human, and be open. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Michael.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
God bless.